friend. Me and Ted met y'all. I did a poll on Instagram. I asked y'all, what story time should I do? And I'm gonna show y'all right now because actually it's still up while I'm recording this. And now it was time for me to choose. And it says it's 50-50, right? Y'all see that? It says it's 50-50, right? But when I swipe up, how me and Ted met is actually at 1,918. So I will be doing a story time on how me and Ted met, y'all. I know y'all been waiting on this obviously because y'all voted it. But anyways, y'all, make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe to the gang, y'all. Be dedicated to the gang. Team Midgets, Team Mini Gang, Team Midget Gang, all over here. You already know, y'all. And make sure you follow me on all social medias. Everything will be down in the description below. Share with a friend, family, and also text me with this number right here on the screen. And on that note, we about to go ahead and get into this story time. First thing first, where do I start? I'm gonna start by basically with how we first even seen each other. Oh my God, every time I tell this story, it be so funny. It be so funny because we talk about this all the time. But when I first met Ted, it was actually one day after school. 11th grade year. Okay, it was me and my homeboy who was outside. Like after school, get ready to go home. You know, whatever. I had to wait on my mama to come pick me up because she used to always be late. You know, I used to hate being the last person leaving the school, whatever, but she used to always be late. But it was me, my homeboy, it was Ted, and it was two other girls that were sitting on the steps, right? And we were just talking or whatever. I didn't know Ted, so I didn't say anything to him at all. I just seen him, you know, he was a little cute or whatever while he was red tail, but I ain't say all that. What I knew about Ted, I knew a girl that he was dating around the time, so yeah. But the crazy thing, on the day I met Ted, we was just talking about something else earlier, like that last period before I even got out for school to even see him, because that was my first time ever seeing him. I never seen Ted ever at my school until that day. We was talking about the person he was talking to or whatever. And me personally, I knew that person and she was doing something she wasn't supposed to be doing, but it wasn't my place to tell Ted that, because first of all, I don't know him. So my homeboy, he the one who said something, and like Ted was like so sad, like he was mad. Like I could tell he was mad, cause like he was looking like, why y'all telling me about my own, you know, person that he talking to or whatever. But I didn't tell him anything. The dude told him, and the other two girls did, cause they knew the situation as well. But you know me, I just mind my business. They ain't had nothing to do with me. That's how that went about. So the second day after that, when we came back to school the next day, I seen him in the hallway. This is my second time seeing Ted. I seen him in the hallway, y'all. He gonna say something like, move. Like, he was like, move, get out my way. And I was looking at him like, boy, I ain't never seen, first of all, I never seen you on the 3rd floor. So why is you on the 3rd floor? Second of all, don't be talking to me like that, homeboy. Just because I saw you that day, you don't even know me. So like, why is you even saying something to me, boy? Like, go on about your business, you know. Let me stop, y'all. You know how girls be. But I was like, go on about your business, like, cause like, who is you to tell me to get out your way, baby? You in my way. You was already walking on the wrong side of the hallway. Even though it ain't no right or wrong side, but still, like, he did it on purpose. He wanted to say something to me. I understand. He liked how your girl looked over there. He liked how the girl looked. And he wanted to say something to me to just like get my attention or something. So that day when I went to 5th period, I had told my friend, I had asked her about him. Cause I was like, you know who he is? Well, I never seen him before, this and that. Cause I thought he was new to the school or something, cause I never seen him before. But meanwhile, I seen him on Instagram, like one of his pictures before. I seen his pictures on Instagram, and I used to see it on Facebook, like going viral and stuff. But I thought he was just a dude that lived like in a whole different state, don't even stay in Alabama, no nothing. But anyways, my homegirl, when I got to 5th grade, not 5th grade, 5th period, me and my homegirl, we was chilling up talking or whatever. She was trying to convince me to join the track team. So like I eventually joined. That was my first day going to track practice. No, I didn't ask her about him in 5th period. My bad, y'all, my bad. I messed up the story. In 5th period, when we got in there, she was trying to convince me to join track or whatever, because they was trying to get more people to join track, run track or whatever. And when I go out there to the track, y'all, guess who out there? Guess who on the track team? Ted, y'all. Ted was on the track team. So like my eyes was like, Like, I'm seeing this person again. Like, oh my God. So we had track practice. That was my first day ever going. So, you know, I had the dang on spotlight because the coach wanted to see how fast I could run and stuff. So like, oh my God, like I wasn't even fast my first year. That was so embarrassing because I was so slow my first year in track. Like I was so slow. Like after that had happened, you know, we had practice or whatever. He go tell us the two slow pokes in the back. He was telling me and my homegirl, he was telling the two slow pokes in the back. Like he'll keep like running by saying something. Or like when we running around the track, like when we had to do like 2 or 3 laps or something like that. When we was doing that, he'll always like run fast just to run past me, just to say some slick stuff. Like, oh my God, I used to get on my nerves, but like I used to be stunning because like while I'm running, I was tired. Like my stomach was hurting, like everything. Like I wanted to fall out. I wouldn't even stun him, but he used to always just keep up and stuff like that. Like, oh my God, you know how boys be. Y'all know how boys be. But later after that, that's when I talked to my homegirl today. After that practice, I had asked her, I said, who is this dude? You know, why I never seen him before? And do you know who he talking to or whatever? Cause you know, I just wanted to know. You know, your girl was being nosy cause he was cute and whatever. And you know, I was finna slide, you know, creep. I wasn't finna creep y'all. But you know, I just wanted to see who he really was or whatever. So she told me about him and she was like, what's up? You want me to put you on or something? Like I was like, nah, don't put me on. But she ended up putting us two together. So that's basically how we got it. But before that, Tay used to always react to my stuff on Facebook. Like he'll react to something or he'll do a to be honest or something, like say something slick. Cause he used to always say something slick to me in school or whatever. He used to always saying something slick in my messages off of like to be honest posts on Facebook and stuff. Cause I used to like it just to see what he was gonna say. You know, take that next step to try to get your girl a number. Cause I was gonna get to him cause he was cute. But he still is cute. What? He cute, he fine, he everything. But yeah, like that's what he used to go on. He used to comment on some of my posts or whatever, like just trying to get my attention or whatever. You know how girls be sometimes. Sometimes you play hard to get, but I don't think I played hard to get though. Because like, I mean with no purpose. I like you, you like me, so what's up?
Please clap.
During that time when I met Ted, I really didn't even want to talk to nobody at all because like I was going through like a horrible, I wouldn't say going through it at that time, but like I was like basically getting to the point where I was putting myself first. You get what I'm saying? Putting myself first. I was getting over my relationship that I had before that. You know, I was in like a long relationship before Ted, like a very long relationship. And that relationship was terrible. So yeah, and I was basically like coming out of the stage where I was rebuilding my self-confidence and stuff like that. Like I was being myself, focusing on myself, not nobody else. You get what I'm saying?
That's called motherfucking bars.
I met Ted like 2 years after that breakup, yeah. So next, y'all, what had happened was, okay, me and my friend, my homegirl, she exchanged our numbers or whatever. So he texted me, cause you know me, I'm not gonna text you first. He texted me and he was like, yo, or something like that. And I was like, who this? Even though I know who it was, but I still said who this just to see what he was gonna say or whatever. But he said his name and then we just got to talking or whatever. And during that time, I was creating my first YouTube channel. Like a lot of y'all new, so y'all don't even know about that, but we'll get into that a little bit later or in another story time or something. But he was like, you trying to do YouTube and stuff like that, but not like with me. He was talking about like I was just creating my channel and stuff, so he was trying to like give me some tips or whatever. Cause you know Ted used to always watch YouTube during that time. I wasn't really watching, I just wanted to do it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so that went on. So we was texting or whatever, you know, girl getting a good morning text and stuff every morning. And like, I would say like 4 or 5 days later, he asked me one day at practice. One day at practice, he was like, you want me to take you home or whatever? Oh, no, I'm not even gonna get to that part yet. Wait, let me tell y'all about the first time Ted ever pulled up on me. The first time he ever pulled up on me. The first time he pulled up on me, I was at my homegirl house, the one who put me and Ted together. He had said something, it was like after practice, we was just chilling or whatever. I was at her house, chilling, and he had texted me. He was like, what you doing or something, or like he would ask me if I'm hungry or something, and I was like, nah, I ain't hungry, you know, cause I had just ate or whatever. I don't know, he was beating around the question, but I knew what he really wanted to ask. Like he really wanted to ask, can he come over or can he come see me? So I let him pull up or whatever at her house. Of course I had to ask her first because you know that's not my house. I let him pull up or whatever, and we was outside. Like I didn't even get inside the car, y'all, at all. Like I didn't get inside the car with him or nothing. He was sitting inside the car with his window rolled down. I was standing outside his car. Tay had a truck there. I was standing outside his SUV, just talking to him while he was sitting in the car with the window down. It's like we both scared of each other or something. But it was like my actually first time like getting like, you know, seeing him not at school and stuff like that. So like, I don't know, I was so shy and scary. Oh my God, if I still have videos, I would put them in this video, but I don't think I had those videos though. That was so long ago. I don't even think we was barely talking. Like, it was so awkward because it was my first time seeing him. It was so awkward, y'all. Like, I don't think we was doing nothing but cheesing at each other and talking about what we did at school and talking about how bad we so sore from practice and stuff like that. You know how that goes. So he offered to take me back to my mom's house that day. He offered to take me back to my mom's house. I literally stayed like a street down from my friend's house. So he offered to take me to my mom's house, take me back home. So I went to my mama's house or whatever, and it was like, it was so awkward. Like, we were doing nothing but cheesing, but you know, Tay, he liked to record on Snapchat, so all he doing is just recording stuff. And you know, he took me home, and you know, we didn't do nothing but talk. We just really got to know each other a little bit more, but not on that day. We just was like, you know, when your birthday, stuff like that, talking like that. But yeah, he took me home that day. And then I would say like 4 days later, he had asked to take me home from practice. That's because like my mom, she used to have like, during the days I had practice, she used to like work like through a long time, and she never used to be home around the time that she never used to be available to come get me from practice around the time I got out of practice. I got out of practice at like 4 or 5 o'clock. So he offered to take me home. It was me and my friend. He offered to take both of us home because her sister couldn't come pick us up either because she was at work. So he offered to take both of us home. Of course, he took her home first, and then he took me home. And of course, he didn't go like, I ain't get out the car and go straight in the house. Of course, we sat in the car and talked or whatever. And his little cousin used to always be with us, or he'll go drop his cousin off and come right back to my house. So like, yeah, we used to just be chilling outside, just talking until like we got to know each other a little bit more and got more comfortable around each other. And then that's when I started inviting him inside my house. First time I invited him inside my house, I wasn't even supposed to have nobody at the house at all. Nobody. Man, I had to sneak him in the house. The day I snuck him in the house was on a Saturday. My mom used to always be at work during the daytime, and then she'll come home and get off around 3 or 4, and he used to be gone around that time. But he used to come over my house around like 11 or something. And I remember the first day he came over there, like actually came inside my house, he was like so shy. Like, he sat on the edge of the bed like this, y'all. He was sitting on the edge of the bed like, and I'm like, boy, get comfortable or whatever. Like, we didn't sit in the living room because we had no TV in the living room. The only TV we had, not the only TV we had, but you know, the only TV that had like the stuff on there that I watched was the TV in my room. So he sat in my room at the edge of the bed, and you know, I was sitting at the top of the bed. We just sit spaces apart, and it was just so funny because like I could tell he was still kind of shy, and I was still kind of shy too. We used to watch like these old movies that I had on the TV. It was like some older movies like Madea. It was like some old Madea movies we used to watch and stuff like that. It used to be so awkward, a lot of awkwardness, but you know, we really got to know each other a little bit more, getting to figure each other out and stuff like that. And that's pretty much it on how we met, for real. I really told y'all a lot, for real. I went from how we met to how he came in the house and stuff like that when we first met up. You get what I'm saying? I just told y'all everything. I think I done talked y'all heads off enough, but I need something to drink cause my throat kind of dry. I just talked for like 20 minutes straight. I need some water, hold on. I'm good now. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what other story times that y'all would like to see, cause that was the end of this story time. I told y'all a lot. Road to 10